Hey guys, welcome back to the Fangird YouTube channel. Wow, this video on a Monday. Take it away, Josh.
That's why we don't do that.
We're going to be reacting to the widely talked about second trailer for what was previously the most disliked trailer of all time for the new Ghostbusters movie.
Yep, and by new Ghostbusters, he means the only Ghostbusters that has ever existed, the only one that ever will, and yeah.
What?
I'm confused.
What?
What do you mean?
No, the 2016 Ghostbusters.
Yeah,
Reboot.
the Ghostbusters.
Right.
Oh, it's
That's
a
the
movie
only
called
one.
Ghostbusters, but it's a reboot.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're going for.
Making this movie erases the old one. Don't
Right.
you guys know that? It means that the other one didn't exist. And
And
you can't like
enjoy
it.
Oh, Joey's
Right.
obviously commenting on some internet trolls.
All right, Joey, why don't you bring us into this one then?
Okay, I didn't watch the first trailer,
Okay.
but I did watch the second one.
All right.
Now, do you want me to tell you what I thought about it?
That is what we're doing here.
We're
Okay.
speaking exclusively about
All
the
right,
trailer.
so I watched this trailer. First things I'm noticing. Completely unsurprising. And by that I mean it looks like the visual style of it is what every 2016 decent budget movie looks like. So no surprises there. I actually did laugh at a number of the jokes. I thought it was funny. I still don't. They didn't really talk about or like show me like the difference in characters yet, so I don't really know how to feel about them. It looks like they had some of the old characters, but they changed them slightly. But that's cool that they threw in, Slimer and then the big
The Stay Puft Marshmallow
Stay
Man?
Puft Marshmallow Man,
Okay.
Looking real
I-
CGI.
I'm gonna touch on that.
scary.
Tommy's jumping in.
So yeah, I'll probably see this movie. Does it look good? Yeah. No, but it doesn't look any worse than any other movie that's come out in the past, 10 years, so.
True.
Okay, here's what I want to say about the trailer. And for the first minute 55, it looks like a kind of funny comedy.
Yeah.
But it is a reboot, so like if you're gonna bring back old characters, like
They're not. Oh, I see.
you gotta stay true to them at least a little bit. I mean, say what you will about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movies, they're staying true to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. When you have the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man at the end, and he's this huge, scary monster, that ruins the point of
Did it have
having
like half a face or something like weird?
It's like Zombified or something.
it was like
But see, I think that's a plot point. And now you could say that, why are they using this dude as a plot point? Like they should, if he was going to have a cameo, just like have him do a quick cameo and that should be it.
well, he was the big monster at the end of the original Ghostbusters.
Right.
I was looking forward to, because the plot of this movie looks almost identical to the original Ghostbusters. I was looking forward to it's bigger.
Bigger in that, like, the world knows about them. I don't think that's how it was.
Yeah.
Was that it?
Yep. Have you seen Ghostbusters?
Yeah, I saw it once.
Okay.
Honestly, not even really that good, but go ahead.
Well, you can fuck right off. That's an all-time classic.
It's like,
Anyways, I was looking forward to like the big climactic joke with like a modern mascot. That would have been really funny to see be evil and destructive. But nope, they went with an angry Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
I'm confused about one thing. Do you remember maybe you don't remember exactly what they said, but on the TV, when they were talking about the Ghostbusters in this movie, they were like, are these Ghostbusters for real? And like saying things like that. Can other people see the ghosts?
Yes.
So what do you mean, are they for real? Yeah,
Well,
they're legit. They're legit ghosts, and they're legit capturing them.
You
so
can
what do you mean? Are
you
they
can
for
see
real?
you can see the ghosts, but not like how many
like
ghosts
they're-
have you run into in your life? Like if someone
But
said,
I mean, like
"Hey,
they're at a concert, and there's a ghost, like right there.
on her shoulders or whatever."
No. They're like battling the ghost in front
Yeah.
of like thousands of people. Like, what do you mean? Are they for real? I don't even understand what that
could be a little
means.
later in the movie.
Or earlier.
No, it could.
Oh, you mean
It could be
I
later,
thought you meant
like
just
after
the TV
people have
spot.
like accepted them as heroes.
Yeah, it's just weird.
That's what
I don't
happens
get
in
it,
the
like,
original. Josh, initial reaction.
Well, to say I did see the first trailer, and I saw the second trailer.
All right.
Believe it or not.
Good start.
I also followed this movie from first script, second script. They were gonna get back the original cast. Everyone drops out. Let's throw the women in it. One died. Let's throw the women in it. This movie was doomed for failure day one.
You should.
Well,
let's be careful with
yeah,
your choice of words.
Because I know
here.
what you mean, but it's coming off as because they threw women in it.
No, that's not what I mean. I just mean that like there was a script for the original cast that everyone dropped out of. They changed it up. They decided that okay, it's going to be the Ghostbusters, but with women instead. Not a problem. In fact, it's probably the redeeming quality of this film. So knowing all of that, and then seeing the first trailer was a little underwhelming. I'm like, I don't think this movie's going to be very good. However, just to comment quickly on the fact that it was the most disliked video on YouTube, I guarantee the vast majority of those people didn't know about all that stuff. And that was sexism.
Oh, absolutely.
Played a sole role in that, I would
There
say.
are 100 movies that will come out this year that have trailers that are way worse
Yeah.
than both of these trailers.
Yeah. But I think that people trying to defend it, saying like, that's not it, we don't like it because it sucks. The majority, maybe that's why you don't like it, but the majority of people who disliked that don't know that it's going to be any worse than any other movie.
Right. Well, that's
and to touch on the casting, if you are going to reboot the Ghostbusters, and what the Ghostbusters is like, for the 80s, that was a big comedic group. You had Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, Harold Ramis. Like, if you're going to do a modern day one, the Kristen Wiig, Melissa McCarthy, and their group and team, like, that's the modern comedic actor group that I would see best fitting this role.
Right.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, they're probably the biggest group right now.
Yes.
If this was 10, 15 years ago, it would be Adam Sandler and his group.
Right.
But
it'd be like Grown-Ups.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
That brings me a little bit kind of into my next point, is that the original Ghostbusters is a sci-fi movie with funny people in it who say funny things.
Yeah.
This is a comedy movie, and it looks like a comedy movie, and it's just joke, which kind of misses the point of the original.
Yeah, it definitely has a different
that's where
feel.
I'm going to disagree, because when I saw Ghostbusters, there's like a couple ghosts. It's basically a comedy, a romantic comedy. Bill Murray is going after this girl. What's her name? Sigourney Weaver.
He wants to bang her.
That's like the main focus of the movie, and then there's also some ghosts.
Sigourney Weaver should tell you right there it's a sci-fi movie.
I'll disagree with you entirely on that, since you've only seen it once.
They're not even like a significant part until like the very end.
Yeah, they are.
Not really, though.
That's what they're doing. They're catching ghosts. That's
but I mean,
their
the ghosts
occupation.
themselves.
You think
That's
there
what
should have been more scenes of them catching the ghosts?
I think
instead
one
of the
ghosts should
montage.
have like killed one of the guys first scene.
How much
They
business
almost
you
did.
think?
The librarian scared him.
How much business do you think IRL Ghostbusters are getting?
Not a lot. Well, actually, they have a lot of TV shows.
A lot of TV shows. I was about to say that.
Right.
Hunting ghosts,
But those are the fake
catching them. not
Ghost
much.
Hunters,
Yeah.
a lot. Ghostbusters,
Those are the fake ones, though.
Sure.
So you gotta like that to me. Like, this is so gratuitous. It's like, there are millions of ghosts. What are we gonna do? Like, that's how they bump it up, right, for the new one. And that's like,
Well,
You're saying
there is millions
make
of
it more
ghosts.
realistic and think like, okay, no, okay,
yeah,
that makes
there's millions of
other
ghosts in the
Ghostbusters a little
original.
more realistic.
Right.
The thing that the plot point they're doing to make this one a little different is like they said someone's increasing amplifying the paranormal.
right.
But that's what they have to do to up the stakes for the new generation who wants to see all these ghosts. But like, that's what's, I think, cool
That's
about the
the-
first one is like it's very
No.
grounded.
No, yeah, I don't like that there was a lot of ghosts. I don't think that's
Yeah.
necessary at all.
That all being said, everything I just said, I thought this trailer was pretty damn hilarious.
I thought,
Really?
I thought every joke was pretty funny,
When
especially
she-
when she
when she
jumps off the stage.
stage.
She's like, I don't know if that was a black thing or a lady thing.
I'm mad as hell. Okay,
That was
no,
so funny.
no, hilarious. And my God, and if okay, this is what I wanted so badly to happen, just as like a little wink, maybe just for the trailer, not even in the movie. And then Kristen Wiig jumps off the stage also, and they don't catch her, and they like looks up, yeah, it's a lady thing. Wink to the screen.
I mean, I think that joke was already like
Because it's a lady.
But
Well, they say like,
but right
well,
before that, Melissa McCarthy jumped off, so it was a black thing.
There you go.
Did she?
Yeah, right before she did it, and they caught her, and then they didn't catch.
I don't remember. Interesting. But yeah, no, I thought it was. I also thought,
thought it was
like,
really funny.
The jokes that were in there were pretty good.
Yeah. Also, got to give a quick shout out. I think Chris Hemsworth looks pretty funny in this too.
Yeah.
I mean, should have known that he was going to have a bigger part though,
Right.
which is
You don't get Chris Hemsworth.
kind of dumb though.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
I
he's
think
supposed to be like the female secretary.
Right,
to-
except for he's getting a huge part as the main villain in this one.
He's
I don't
probably
know if
not the
that's-
main.
I don't know if that's. I think
No,
he's
but
just
his part
gonna
is
get-
definitely bigger than that secretary's part.
right.
So
She had a
that's what
pretty
I
big
don't.
part.
That's what I don't like. It's like, oh, if they were gonna pick him to be like the male part of that, then put him in that role and stay there.
Right.
I don't see him being a main villain. He could get possessed for like a scene or whatever,
Yeah.
and
I
then
mean,
just
Melissa
run
McCarthy
off.
gets possessed in the first trailer.
He just looked like he was doing something bigger when he was.
He'll probably have like that's gonna be like his big joke of the movie.
Yeah.
And then I don't know.
He probably never gets dispossessed, but they just like tame him, and he still works there, and he's possessed by a ghost.
That'd be pretty funny. Actually. So yeah, this movie has a lot of potential. Will it get there? I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's not. It doesn't have anything to do with.
I think
playing it.
it will be very interesting to see the sales for this movie.
Well, it's gonna be fucking huge.
Or not.
Ghostbusters
the
popularity
most
is at an
dis-
all-time high.
The most disliked video.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
see,
a
but
news
I think
story.
that's a bunch of people
So
who are
called
just who are convinced that this movie is going to ruin their original Ghostbusters. When they haven't, I mean, one, that doesn't even make sense. How could it go back and ruin a movie that came out years
own
ago?
separate
It's still
movie.
there. But we don't know if this movie's bad yet. And judging by and I mean, you can't judge by trailers. We know that. I think you got to wait and see this movie. But if this movie's bad, there are gonna be thousands of reasons why it's bad, and the cast choice I don't think
Is
is
going to. I can see a lot of the trailers reading some, or not trailers, reviews reading something along the lines of, despite cast's best efforts, wonky writing and pacing fail the franchise's latest reboot.
something like that. I do have to say though, this movie, it took it was an all male cast and they made it all female, but I'm glad that they still stuck to just the one black person.
No, it's the exact. Okay,
We gotta,
okay.
one social issue at a time.
Oh really?
Okay, and you know what?
I mean,
I also wanted to touch this. This is gonna segue into what else I wanted to kind of complain about. So the black lady in this one is the one that they kind of include into the group later on in the movie. Like if you watch the first trailer, you see them recruit her later because they need a fourth one.
She's the one who's not the intellectual.
Right.
In the group.
Well, exactly. She's the same. It's the same 4 characters as the original Ghostbusters.
is that how they do
Down
Yeah.
to the race.
that? Maybe that. Oh boy. Yeah. Well, see that, and that's my only gripe with the whole like. If you're making this movie, and it's like, okay, we're gonna pick the best female cast, or we're gonna pick the best like sort of group comedians, that work together or whatever. That's fine, and if they happen to be women, that's fine. But then it comes down and it's the same race, and then the same character
Right.
types, or like that. And it's just like, I don't know. Go fully into it if you're gonna do it, but I don't know.
The character types might be a little different unless Melissa McCarthy is Bill Murray and then Kristen Wiig is Dan Aykroyd.
I definitely got
Yeah.
Kristen Wiig being more of the Bill Murray.
They would seem that way because she's
Yeah.
like the leader, but
Yeah.
well, but
Like,
then
they're going to be different characters because she's
Yeah, they have to
she's
be different
nothing
characters,
like
yeah.
like she. I don't think she would ever play a character that's like how he plays his characters. She's like
nobody could. He's his own unique self.
maybe yeah,
In his
but I just
heyday.
mean
Who
like
else is
she's
gonna
more
come in,
she's more goofy and
Save
like
the day in the basketball game.
Other
Bill
than
Murray.
Murray.
oh wow, you know,
Um,
he does have that ability along
Da,
with
da,
busting
da,
ghosts.
da, 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 da. It's me. You got Michael Jordan, but now I'm here.
Hilarious.
okay. Look, for me,
Final thoughts.
Me for you.
I'm not gonna dislike this video. For
You mean the movie?
The trailer.
the trailer, I'm not gonna dislike
You
it
can
for
dislike the
casting.
trailer.
The only reason I would dislike it is because, as we all know, we're in the age of recycled ideas, reboots on original movies.
Right.
Well, the
And-
environment's in real trouble, so.
And when you're remaking something that is this sacred, for me, this is if this movie isn't good, it's the boiling over point for me. I can't handle any more reboots. This is almost on level of like if Disney had instead of made episode 7 decided to make episode 4 again,
Oh, yeah.
it would have had the same response. Like, it would have had just as many dislikes, I think.
I disagree.
I would hope so.
I don't think so.
I mean, maybe not. Because
Well, see, that's an interesting comparison though, because what if you make
No, you know
that
what if-
movie, but then you change all of the characters? Does that have the same response? Because that's essentially what this is. They're taking that title, the plot seems to be close to the same,
it's almost exactly the same.
but then you're just
Yeah.
sort of taking away
You
that
could.
group of people that you.
I mean, it's an interesting thought. I mean, you could technically think of Episode 7 as sort of a Star Wars reboot, kind of. It's the next one, and it doesn't negate the ones previous, and in fact, it's a sequel
reboot.
to it.
It's a sequel.
But this one, I think, takes place in the same universe, right? For Ghostbusters.
No, I don't think so. No.
That they were gonna go with that at one point.
Mm-hmm.
Bill Murray wanted to, or was it Bill Murray?
Yeah, because I think it's
Or
supposed to
was
be
it
like a
Dan?
passing of the torch type thing.
Right.
One of them
But-
like announced that it was a sequel, not a reboot, and then the studio was like, "No, it's clearly a reboot."
That's the worst idea, but
No, yeah,
But
because
anyway,
because
but, like-
yeah,
so you see, that's different because like I don't know how much good you're doing just taking a story and saying we'll put women in it. We'll do the same thing but just put women in it rather than building something up that's new for them to be in.
I mean, yeah. If you want to talk about
'Cause you
giving,
think about-
if you're talking about like giving women roles, is that what you're talking about, or like
Right,
you
but
know,
but if you think about like this, if you could go with the Star Wars thing, like Star Wars Episode 7 stars Rey, who's great and everyone loves,
yeah,
because it's a story for her. They're just taking the story that was made for these guys however many years ago, and they're just,
yeah,
well, we got to put women in something. That's what people say is popular now, so we're just gonna do that.
yeah. But I mean, I think Tommy actually has the best point that I've heard so far, which is when you look at what Ghostbusters is outside of the movie, which is it was this group of people who were very funny together.
Yeah.
And they're very popular at the time. And so then you put them in this movie and it does very well. And I think they're looking at it that way.
Right.
I think they're saying, let's do Ghostbusters again. It is I mean, it's just not a good movie to do because then they're updating the technology, which looks worse.
Yeah.
Versus, the practical effects and just, what they used in the 80s. It just looks better.
Yeah.
I don't think this one looks as good just because it's the style of now, which isn't good.
When was the last time you saw the special effects in the original Ghostbusters?
But they're like goofy and like
oh yeah,
this is like
it's like 80s,
real almost. It's like
too real.
Yeah, too real. And looking at it in the way of, take the best, a good group of people, funny comedians, and put them in it. I think that's the route they were going.
Yeah, I gotta say, for our final review, Tommy, you kind of already said this, but would you give this trailer a like or a dislike?
Only like or dislike. Well, if like means that it means I will. If this has convinced me to go see the movie, then
this trailer,
if that's what a trailer is supposed to do, I guess, right? Then yeah, it's a like because I'm going to see it because of this trailer.
Tommy,
I'm kind of more on the apathetic side. Like, I'm gonna see it just because I see all the movies that come out. But
so you'll watch the video and then you'll click away.
Yeah, I'm not gonna like or dislike it. The as a movie itself, it doesn't look good to me, but I'm not gonna not see it, and I'm not gonna hate it.
Sure. I gotta say, this trailer, if I'm saying, hey, I'm gonna go watch a video on YouTube, like I would any other of my YouTuber videos, this is a good video. I think it's a good video, standalone trailer. I think it's pretty funny throughout. I give it a like.
All right, 2 likes and a click away.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah, guys, and I gotta say, any last thoughts?
I think if you're somebody who is thinking about seeing this movie, you should really consider if your reasons for not seeing it, and think about if you're just like a sexist person.
Yeah, sure. Just think about that in general on your daily life.
Think about if you like hate women or not, and then maybe change your life from there.
Yeah.
I just want to say, if you're planning on rebooting a movie,
Don't
be careful what you reboot, because some movies are sacred.
Sure. I disagree.
Really?
Yeah, I think if you're gonna be okay with any rebooting, then anything could be rebooted. If not, don't reboot.
So
I'm under the mindset of don't reboot anything.
Well, of course, ideally.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing if every movie was an original idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Or hey, maybe take a stab at a terrible movie and try to make it good.
Make it reboot a movie that no one saw, no one paid to see, but make it better.
I mean, why would you remake? I mean, it doesn't even make sense that we're remaking something that was already really good.
Yeah, to make money.
Well, yeah,
because people liked it the first time.
But
yeah.
I mean,
my final thoughts on this are the fact that this the first trailer for this movie and the Call of Duty newest trailer are the 2 most disliked videos of all time on YouTube. Is proof of how much power angry white males have.
True. True.
And with that, we'll see you guys next Friday for a new podcast.